Cheers. What is up, everyone? Welcome to Two Girls, One Trade. I am your queen of stonks, the trading chick, and I am accompanied by my lovely co-host, the blonde broker. We have quite the episode lined up for you today, so sit back, relax, get your wine, get your J, and enjoy. Woo!
Cheers to a good episode.
Cheers.
This is episode 16, right?
Episode 16.
Holy shit. So we've gone 16 weeks now since we've recorded.
Dude, that's a lot.
That's like, what,
Cheers
4
to
months?
us.
Yeah,
Cheers
so
to you.
4 months. We started on Christmas Day. That was our first release. So if you've been here with us since Christmas,
Damn.
we love you guys. Y'all are the OGs.
Woo!
And we want to hear from you if you're one of the first listeners.
Yes.
But yeah, so we're super excited. This is week 2 in Miami. We've had probably...
Wait, get into the... You have to...
Oh shit!
SHOUTOUT, baby!
Yes! I shouldn't forget this.
She's like
because
really excited to be here already.
I've had a very good week.
Really excited.
Okay, yes. I need to present you guys our presenting sponsor. So let me go ahead and give you guys the good deeds. SHOUTOUT, baby. If y'all have not downloaded the app, please go do it right now.
Right now.
And if you don't have the app store available, look them up on the internet. But this is where we go to find our watch list in the mornings, see which tickers have been running during pre-market, what the most talked about stocks are from your favorite investors, and just get real-time data.
That's 4 benefits.
4 benefits. I use this to make sure I'm setting up the most beautiful chart and planning all of my entries as well as my exits throughout the day. And we're also getting our crypto information from SHOUTOUT. So
yeah, we are.
if y'all are new to crypto, go check them out. There's a lot of educational videos, and you can also make your first crypto transactions if you haven't yet. So go follow SHOUTOUT, follow them on Twitter, follow SHOUTOUT NFT, and then let us know what you think.
We love you.
She told me earlier before this video, she was like, "You're on your phone too much."
Dude, because she's like, what? And I'm like,
bad at multitasking.
yeah, because you can't multitask.
So,
Nobody can multitask. You're not meant to multitask. So, like, all these people, also side note to everyone else, all these motherfuckers that I'm, like, having a conversation with them, and they're on their phone, I'm like, bitch, you're looking at some girl shaking her ass on TikTok, like, turn that shit off. Or you're looking at an email, you're not in the present room. Like, I'm very into presence and being present into whatever you are. Like, fine if you want to allocate time in your day to social media. I definitely don't judge that whatsoever because I'm always on social media. But when you're not allocating time to it, like, just don't be on it. Just being present in whatever it is that you're doing is major key. So for all of you that don't know, I was smoking a J outside and then it started to drizzle, but I love being outside, especially when I'm indoors all day. So I saw the umbrella and I was like, I'm just gonna go sit under the table with the umbrella. I brought my journal, brought my laptop, brought my pencil, and I was just smoking, and then, like, the rain starts coming down harder and harder and harder, and it's just pouring rain, and I'm sitting under this table, and I'm just thinking about life, and I'm thinking how lucky I am, one, to be in this gorgeous garden in Miami.
Beautiful garden.
Observing the rain as it fluctuates around me. It was literally amazing. Like, it's like going light and then it starts going crazy and then like light and then the sun pops out for a second and then it goes crazy again.
It's like a surreal moment.
Yeah, it's like an orchestra of rain surrounding me and I'm high off my ass with my journal and a pen in front of me, which was like nuts. When does that happen? So I was like, I'm gonna cherish this moment and I'm just feeling super grateful. And then I started thinking about how lucky I am. And I started thinking about how I feel like growing up, being in schools where the setting really isn't up to you and the people aren't up to you. It's kind of just where you live and the few people that are your age of that group. And then I was thinking about now, and I feel like now I am so much more content with the people that I surround myself with. And I was wondering if it's an attraction thing, and then I was also wondering if, I don't know, it's so many thoughts, but it was like a DNA/simulation coding. We won the coding lottery of that. And then it was also a question of if in the simulation people with similar traits are just attracted naturally to each other, because I love you. Like, I'm so happy that we met, but it's so crazy that we even came into each other's lives. And then thinking of the other people that I've met by just exploring my own passions, it's like, I guess it is attraction because you're meeting people with similar interests to you, but I also feel so fortunate, and I feel like it's like how they say in stocks, you should invest long term because of the compounding. I feel like being surrounded by other people like me is also a kind of compounding effect, because I'm more happy, we come up with interesting ideas and discuss, and then more things are born. Like, it's incredible to me that even our podcast was born because we met.
I mean, it's all through like a DM or like
all through a DM because of the community, but it's all kind of ingrained within us. Maybe we were meant to meet.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
it's weird.
All we had to do, think about how many opportunities we like don't take or we miss, but like that happened for a reason. Totally. Like why we didn't respond to certain people, or like why we connected. And I also, what you were saying earlier about like how you attract certain people, I think growing up, you're right, we didn't have a choice of who we get to hang out, and now we do. Like I learned that in college.
Yes.
Like high school, you're stuck with the same kind of group of
like
people.
100 people, depending where you grew up,
you
maybe less.
Love your friends, or you can be in the most toxic group or class, and you can't get away from it. But
and maybe there's a few nice ones, but you just don't vibe with them like super.
You're not even like mature yet. Yeah. And then college, you actually start to get that choice of friends.
Oh wow, there's
people to
8,000 people here,
and I love that choice. Like,
yeah. And then now in real life, it's just completely about your choices. And I was also thinking, I wonder if every person is born with a seed to kind of make them majorly successful. And then if it's the people that become majorly successful, if it's because they just have great decisiveness and judgment.
They water their seed.
Yeah, they water their seed. Or if it's just luck. Or if it's a combination of both. Or if it's your surroundings. Like,
you
what
get me
is
with
it?
these.
I know. I mean, this was like my whole thought process today while I'm sitting in the rain for an hour.
What's crazy is like other people have had similar thoughts too.
Isn't it interesting though? Like, I feel also as we continue pursuing our dreams, I was thinking about this today too. I had a long day of thinking. But I was thinking that I deserve it to myself to enjoy every second of my life.
Right.
I owe it to myself.
You do.
I deserve it.
You deserve it. It's one of those things where you like cut toxic people out, which we did last week.
Yes. But also,
we did last week.
I don't even remember who. Oh, fuck that guy. See? I'm like, I don't even know. Cancel.
You had a good ass week, positive only.
Yeah, literally, fuck negative energy. But
you had a choice.
Yes.
You picked to stay with positive people.
Yes, but I feel like, I don't know if it's the way that I was raised, or I don't know. And I'm not saying that the way that I was raised was good. honestly, there were a lot of things that I didn't like that if I had the choice, I would have changed. So I think having experienced that, it brings it into life now. I don't want to not have a choice in the conditions of my life. Like, I don't want to work at a shitty job, even though I make $300,000 a year and I get paid bonus, but I'm a slave and I hate it. Like, I don't want that for my life. I'll take less money. I don't care. I want to fill my time both in work, in life, in chill, in party, in play, like whatever it is. I want to fill it all with stuff that I enjoy. And I'm wondering if filling it with stuff that you enjoy also kind of like builds on that thing of watering the seed, being the most successful, like doing all those things. If it's just following literally your passions.
And I have done that recently, and I've been the happiest I've ever been with, I left my 9-to-5 job.
And are you prosperous in this?
I am now.
Yeah.
100%. I was scared. It was kind of taking a huge leap, but I am definitely the happiest I've ever been. And I've told like all of my friends from home is that like this is the best version of Erin that I've ever like experienced.
That's how I feel too. I feel like I'm the best version of myself that I've been, and it's only been because I'm allowing myself to be myself.
Yeah. Get out of that. Like, we're encouraging everyone to like drop the rope. Like get out of what's like holding you back and tying you down, and do what makes you happy.
Yes. Do what makes you happy.
Because like now we're like actually having a good time. Like, we're in our 20s and like our mature 20s. We're making money and we're spending it how we please and having fun.
I mean, listen, I'm not making racks. But
one day.
Yeah. So we're in our 20s. Most successful people that I've seen are not successful until their mid to late 40s, early 50s. So if I'm
here now
on my way to success in my 20s,
feels good.
That's good.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm almost done with this one.
No, but I'm really proud of us.
I am too. And episode 16, let's see where we're at. Episode 50. Or,
dude,
32. Let's see in like 4 months where we're at, and just recap on this. It's like growth. We'll see what growth we've obtained. And like how much happier we are. Because I feel like we're going to be really, really happy.
Dude, 4 months, it's a long time. Also, to people that think 4 months is not a long time, check yourselves. 4 months is a long time.
It's a long time. It'll go by.
You can do a lot in 4 months. It'll go by quickly, but you could do a lot in 4 months. We're having an existential moment right now. I'm sorry that I rubbed it off. I've been having an existential
I don't
day.
have any of these. Like, I literally am so like. Why did I make that noise? I'm like just go about my day, and she's over here going like, the galaxy, the world, why are we here? Why am I even breathing? And I'm just like hitting the ball, dude. But it's so interesting, dude. Now I'm gonna think about like.
That's what the guy was making fun of me for. He's like, you're always fucking having conversations with yourself in your head.
Who said that? The skier?
Yeah, and I'm like,
hey, fuck you again, bro.
I'm like, I know, whatever. It's my conscience.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's making me question like last night we were eating sushi. The best sushi,
at my favorite
unlimited
restaurant,
sushi at her favorite restaurant.
We didn't have to pay.
And we didn't have to pay. Like, talk about doing things we like to do and enjoyed ourselves.
We literally just got invited.
Free sushi. Free! Tons.
Also on my blog, I don't know if you guys have all seen it. I don't know if you've read it, but I have a blog post where
I haven't read the last one.
It's literally, life is better when you have rich friends, and it's not even me being superficial. It's just facts.
It's literally facts.
Life is better when you have rich friends. unless they're complete scammers and assholes, but you know.
But for the most part,
clearly, I'm someone who enjoys positive energy, so I'm not surrounding myself by scammers and assholes. So these are like rich people that are actually good. But
yeah, like going on a boat. Like,
yes, but
sushi.
literally, you get invited to so much stuff that you just don't have to pay for. So vacations, dinners, but on top of that, the added benefit, which is probably the main benefit, is that you get to share ideas with these people who have learned to amass significant amounts of wealth, and most of them did not come from wealth. There's a few, nothing wrong with that, but most of them did not. So they're all just entrepreneurial, motivated people who know how to work the system.
Yeah.
And it's fucking dope.
That you want to learn from.
Yeah, you want to learn from these people. But if they're a scumbag, fuck them.
Yeah. We know a couple.
Dun, 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 dun. Now, introducing the news. This week was a classic week of fun. Fear, Uranus, and Dick. The story of the week was recession. My fellow white male colleagues and I have finally decided that big tech is overvalued. So we lightened the load a little, which made the NASDAQ gap down on Wednesday. But fear not, because as long as people stay invested, we keep our management fee, right?
Right.
So tell Felicity that the family trip in Cabo is still happening. The US imposed new sanctions on the Russian people, including Putin's long-lost daughter, which Mossad found via her her OnlyFans handle at Putin is my daddy. Save a bird, ride a Tesla. Elon Musk bought 9.2% of Twitter, and he celebrated at the Cyber Rodeo. Yeehaw! Congrats on the Gigafactory, bro. Sectors that usually perform better during inflation are sectors that I prefer investing in during unprecedented times. Because despite that one STD scare with the stripper in college, I'm actually not that much of a risky guy. So me and my bros throw money in healthcare, defense, commodities, and consumer staples. Because people still need to buy toilet paper to wipe their ass. Oh, I also bought Yeti. Because it's Yeti. In other news, we heard that Mega Hottie, the trading chick, had a really good trading week. So shout out the trading chick. Ooh, you did good, bitch. Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, I did have a really good trading week. It was great. Thanks. Oh my god. The transition. You did have a good trading week, so okay, number one, that's funny as fuck. I want that news of the week every single episode. Two, I guess tell us about your trading week then.
Yeah, so I had more of a chill week. Mm-hmm. I get very overwhelmed at conferences and social gatherings. As Von Bronker knows.
Recluse. Wait, yeah, they're like a spider. It's like,
dude, yeah, like I'm like fine at socializing, but I'm not a fan of it whatsoever. You know that. They now know that. But yeah, I stayed in and I tried to have a wholesome week of trading. I have started, let me gather my thoughts. I've had this thing lately where I just don't pick individual stocks to trade. I tried that in the beginning when I first started trading, mm-hmm. and especially being on Twitter with so many different people shouting stocks at you left, right, and center. Now all I want to do is only trade the NASDAQ because I can look at the chart patterns and it's not being manipulated. I don't have enough power to manipulate it. My influence doesn't have enough power to manipulate it. Nobody can call me a pumper. Nobody can call me a dumper. Like, what, I'm gonna dump the fucking NASDAQ? So, like, I mean, I wish I could sell and it would dump the NASDAQ, but that's not gonna happen. So it's more just trading off of chart patterns and macro stuff that I'm hearing on the news. stuff like that.
You taught me earlier that you listen to CNBC a lot throughout the day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that again because I remember when I was like actively day trading, I'd have it on in the background, and I just felt like I was in the know. Like I was just so up to date on what was going on, and like knew if everyone was having a green day. And it was like you could almost like hear it on CNBC and then read the reactions on Twitter, like how if like basically all the indices were down, then everyone was a dick on
Okay,
Twitter.
that's why I love Twitter, and I think that Twitter is the best social platform ever, because anything that happens, you just type it. Yeah, go Elon! Woo! You just type it into the search bar, and it tells you literally what people are saying real time from everywhere, which is the most powerful thing that you can do, and no other platform has it the same way that Twitter has it. Not even Google.
No.
Not even Instagram, not TikTok. Facebook sucks. Nothing has it the way that Twitter has it, real time. It's insane. Oh yeah, so I just traded TQQQ when I thought NASDAQ was going up, and SQQQ, and I just bought calls on those. So now I've upgraded from just trading common shares to trading calls.
That deserves a cheers.
Yeah, I know, I need another drink.
Oh, I mean, basically what you had told me is you 4x your goal, your trading goal, which is...
My trading goal, like, doesn't really exist anymore.
Oh, because she's kicking ass, like, seriously. But, like, that's incredible, because I think we were talking about your goal, and we were like, you know, you're gonna, like, 2x it, 3x it, you know, in months to come, but this has been, like...
Not my portfolio, the goal.
Yeah, like, day
gains.
Yes.
Don't think that I'm trying to 100% my portfolio every day.
She did.
No.
But that just shows, like, how comfortable you are trading SQQ and TQ.
Okay, well,
like what you know.
If you go back to the New Year's episode, that was like my New Year's goal resolution was to be more dedicated. So I started by trading just the common shares of SQQQ and TQQQ during market hours, and the goal was to make $250 a day. So there I was just looking at the chart pattern, seeing if I could make $250 a day, and now I feel like I'm good enough with the chart patterns, and I'm good enough, still working on it, but I'm good enough with risk management that I feel like I can dip my toe into options. So that's what I've been doing kind of this week and last week, and it's been working out really well for me so far. But I'm just also scared and cautious because I know options is definitely a road to disaster. So
yeah, it's one of those, like, everyone kind of
cautiously optimistic.
Yes. But what's cool is that, like, for the listeners too, they can see that this has been like a 3-month, almost 4-month kind of like process. Like, you setting a goal, and now you're like accomplishing that goal. Now you're taking it more advanced with
baby steps.
Trading. So baby steps, but
baby steps, guys.
With persistency, you can do it. And like, this is kind of, so if anyone is to like ask, like, how long did it take you to start trading options on a certain thing? Like 3 months.
Okay, but not 3 months, because I've also been trading in the markets for 2 years. Because there's definitely a steep learning curve. You have to learn all of the shit, all of the gimmicks. You have to be aware enough to see what is actually an opportunity and what is a false narrative of an opportunity, like disguised as opportunity, if that makes sense. Because when I first started Twitter and FinTwit and interacting with people that were trading stocks, I saw so many people that looked like they were making so much money, and I thought that they were so successful in their trades because they're just extra intelligent. But then posting, yes, I thought that they were just trying to help people. Just fucking naive as shit. But like, that also is just, I would never, I would never try to pump something to someone unless I actually believed in it. Like, I would never want to scam someone on purpose.
Right. And I think that also comes with, like, our morals, too. Is, like, we're not really talking about stocks that we're not investing in or, like, actively know about. Like,
and, like, we're not front-loading and then dumping.
True.
You know, we're not rug-pulling these poor people.
Or posting paper gains.
Like, I can't rug-pull NASDAQ. That's why. And no one else can, too. That's why I've liked to trade it.
It's safe. Comfortable.
It's just reliable.
That's a good word.
Yeah, it's reliable. You're not going to get one guru who has $6 million in his account that sells his whole entire position.
And it's all NASDAQ stocks.
Yeah, like, it's not going to matter if it's NASDAQ because $6 million is nothing in the grand scheme of the whole stock market. But if it's a penny stock and they sell $6 million, you're super fucked.
You fucked.
Yeah, you're super fucked.
You fucked and your kids are fucked.
Yeah.
that's how much debt you're gonna be in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, Queen.
We saw, so FUD, and then big tech is kind of like taking a dip.
Oh, you know what else happened? The Fed minutes were released. So people were super fearful that it would be, they were like, oh my God, what happens if the Fed decides to lower the balance sheet by $100 billion? Like, what's gonna happen? And then they did 95. So that's also part of my thesis. I think that the Fed is telling us exactly what they're going to do in advance. That way it gives us time to digest it, and then every single time they're gonna pleasantly surprise us on kind of, or match our expectation on what they told us that they would do, but then they're gonna give us another piece of bad news for what they're going to do in the future, if that makes sense.
Yes, instead of like delivering on bad news. Like,
yeah, so it's, they deliver good news, or they do what they said that they would do.
So no one freaks out.
Right. But then they also tell their future plans. So they're just being like open and honest with us, which is great. And it helps our markets, I think, significantly with just adjusting. But also at the same time, it's gonna get interesting if the Fed doesn't know what they're doing and they mess up. But also J Powell, I think, is honestly a boss-ass motherfucker. So we'll see what happens. They're trying to remove $95 billion every period that they're removing money. So I think it's monthly, but you guys can do the homework and double check me. Don't rely.
Guess who I saw today?
Who?
CATHIE.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't even take a picture with her though. I was like 6 people behind in line, and they were like, no more photos, she's gotta go. And so they started interviewing her in the tent.
Dude, she saw Mama
but
CATHIE.
Like, I wanted to like tackle her, which is why they have security, but I was just so excited. I was like, I've never fangirled over celebrities or anything like that, but
no,
for some
she's
reason,
an icon.
her, I was like actually nervous and was just like, ah.
Also, it's gonna be fucking nuts in like 10 years, honestly. Preface to that, I think that if you buy any ARK fund right now, in 10 years, you're gonna be rich as fuck. But back to that. In 10 years, when her funds are on fire, she's literally gonna be like,
oh, she's gonna be even more of an icon. Like,
she's gonna be such an icon, but she's
Mother
already an
Teresa.
icon. But I'm looking at her future value, and I'm like, Queen CATHIE
and
Wood.
what's crazy is so many people like dislike her.
I mean, it's just easy.
It's easy to just like, anyone.
It's easy.
She was
Her fund is down so much.
So
It's so
cute.
easy.
Like, she just looked so.
Is that a spider? Ah! It's okay.
It's a mosquito.
No, it's definitely a spider.
No, it's a mosquito. It's like hobbling though.
Dude, it's like,
What's wrong with his leg?
yeah, it's a
Dude,
spider.
it's a mosquito. It's just
I see its 6 legs.
1,
Guys, we have a guest.
2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's got wings. It's
So it's a flying spider. It's even better. Even better, guys.
He's okay. He's okay. That happened to us outside too.
So yes, we are currently in Miami. It is week 2 in this place, and honestly, I'm surprised that we're not drunk right now.
Yes, we're getting there. We are getting there.
True.
But today we kind of
this
had.
is calm day.
This is calm day. Today we took a day off because we've drank probably every day, maybe. There might have been like one day of just juices because one night we went way too hard. We went to the bodega one night after Baoli?
Yes.
Probably
It was so much.
Probably my favorite restaurant I've ever been to. But we went out to dinner with a big group of friends, and then we went to the bodega, which was my first time going there. And I got so drunk I fell off the booth onto the table with the bottle service and landed on all the bottles and the drinks, and somehow nothing spilled.
Dude, that's insane. I didn't see that.
Wait, you didn't see that?
No. Also, though, for the people that don't know, Baoli is like a Miami classic. It's where you go to dinner before you're about to go party, and they do these crazy lights and smoke and bottles and sparklers, and it's just like a show while you're having dinner. So it's really, really fun to pregame. And then Bodega is a speakeasy that's disguised as a taco stand, and then you go in through like this porta potty door, and this graffiti bathroom is there, and then you go out the other door, and it's like this whole suave nightclub, and it's dope.
So fun, like really good Cuban
Miami
music. Yeah, Miami music. And isn't that the Bodega song? A whole lot of money in this motherfucker. I think that's what they're talking about.
Wait, sing more of it. I don't.
We'll just play it later because I'm so bad at singing a song I half know.
I just wanted you to sing.
Let me finish. And I'll think of the words. Yeah, so we've been going to conferences. We've been.
Yeah, wait. I didn't go to any of the conferences because I'm a terrible human.
I'm a conference whore.
Yeah, will you tell me like what it was like? Also, what is this?
A Bitcoin wristband. You scan it to get in. It's really cool.
Dude, that's
and
sick.
I'm pretty sure you can buy Bitcoin from.
Okay, these Bitcoin passes were like $1,000 each for the basic one.
Yeah. Worth it. I don't know.
Did you get sponsored?
Yeah, I got sponsored, so I got a free wristband because I don't know how.
That's the only way to do it. True G's only get shit for free.
You gotta
never
hustle.
pay for this.
You gotta hustle.
You gotta hustle.
You gotta network and hustle. Yeah, it's $1,000. I'm not sure if I would pay that on my own to go to conference.
I mean,
so
that's why I'm not there.
Work the magic. Get the wristband. It's like a Disney wristband.
So what are the conferences like?
Yeah,
what are you doing there?
So I spoke at NFT Miami, which I think I was getting ready to do that last week. Basically went over how to not be rug pulled and any topics that they have. They'll have like 200 plus speakers go up 4 at a time on a panel. And we just kind of like went back and forth talking about certain topics and basically how that related to you, how to prevent other people from being hacked, and what projects you thought were going to be upcoming great, like spitting alpha the entire conference. Did you learn anything new? I learned a lot. I learned
what was like the most interesting thing?
I learned a lot about upcoming like artists and stuff that are really relying heavily on NFTs and stuff.
Was it mostly about art, or was it also about like other applications of NFTs?
A lot of other applications. There was a lot of like crypto booths too.
Okay.
So I think you were seeing more places like, for example, one really cool utility, 11, the nightclub here.
My favorite.
Is coming out with an NFT, and I think with
sick.
that NFT you're able to get like bottle service like a certain number of times or some exclusivity.
Yeah.
And then we met someone who has just partnered with an NFT collection, and they're using his yachting service to
was it Yacht Life?
It was might have been Yacht Life.
That's the guy that we
just met him. Yeah, so Yacht Life.
Networking.
Networking, we met him. That's why it's on my head, but you can get a membership to go on these yachts, and then also like boats, and kind of like a club membership. Like,
you know what's the best thing about yachts? Wine. I need more wine.
She's getting more wine.
Hold on.
10-second chug. I can do it.
I'm actually interested to know. Okay, now we're making a mess.
Oopsies. I got it on my hand.
Oh.
I was doing a 10-second chug. What?
I'm the mother. I'm younger, but I'm the mother.
Where were we? Okay.
Wait, so we have more wine, and I'm actually interested in like the crypto stuff. Did you see any like crypto projects that you think would be really impactful in the future?
I think there were a lot of companies there that had really good utility with their websites, like cheaper crypto exchange platforms. A lot of people are trying to create, I guess, a platform where you can buy Bitcoin for cheaper or easier, because I guess right now, like, people are complaining about not being able to see like the actual value of like what you bought your Bitcoin for. You just see what it's at for like, you know, the second, like it's just constantly changing the value. So people, I think they're just trying to come out with a bunch of different things, but really like Minty Swap stood out to me. It was all of the crypto booths that had prizes and a lot of interactions. Like some of them just had like flyers to hand out, and it's like lame.
Yeah.
But it was the ones giving out like
so you
actual
wanted to
gear.
see people that were passionate about their project, that they wanted to stand out.
And then Dank Bank, who I love and work for.
Yeah.
So they do fractionalized purchases for memes as NFTs, and they had caricatures being drawn. So like 3 artists
cute.
drawing, and I think their line was like one of the longest. So stuff like that, people remember.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like marketing, good marketing.
And they passed out dank rolling papers.
You should have gotten me some. I just GoPuff.
I have some.
I literally just paid. Also, shout out, GoPuff is fire. I used it today, and it was so cheap. I didn't get charged 5 extra fees, and they came in 15 minutes with my rolling papers, my 1 fruit roll-up, which is so crazy. How can you buy 1 fruit roll-up, but on GoPuff you can buy one? And then,
aren't they usually in a box?
I know, they're usually in a box. So I was like, oh my god, 1 fruit roll-up for 80 cents? Count me in. And then I got an ashtray, a lighter, and they gave me free liquid IV, which is that powder that you pour into your water.
I actually love those.
You've used it?
It makes me drink water.
Apparently it helps you with hangovers.
Honestly,
so it makes you not be hungover.
I used to drink them bachelorette nights in Dallas, like on Mondays. Everyone would drink wine and I drink an IV just because it made me feel so good, like literally refreshed. I don't think it was a placebo. Like I legit felt good after, because I drank a full thing of water too.
I mean, I think it has vitamins and all the CoQ10 that you need to be mentally okay. CoQ10.
CoQ10?
It's like hyphen Q and then the number 10.
Okay.
CoQ10.
CoQ10.
And it's just these supplements that you take when you're rolling Molly. I think they're really good for you. So you don't go brain dead.
Not from experience.
This is all Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm.
So what's shitcoin? Is it just like all the degen meme coins?
It's kind of like they're saying fuck Bitcoin maxis.
Which are like Bitcoin billionaires that have been in since 2011.
That are saying like death to altcoins and stuff, and then this is all of the altcoins that
so there's a whole
have utility,
political
kind of
weird.
And I know you can follow it some on Twitter, but I don't really like. I think you can have Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the other coins, and no one should give a shit. But shitcoin is kind of for all those other coins as well as new coins to kind of come like make an appearance, and people that are just,
which is also dope.
Yeah, and
dope as fuck.
It's cool. It's like for
that's like VC for crypto.
It's startups, and it's kind of like maybe you're not speaking at Bitcoin and this is like the next big thing, because like Aaron Rodgers spoke today, Dave Portnoy, like big people.
They spoke at shitcoin?
Bitcoin.
Oh, at
So
Bitcoin.
there's like a ton of influential people at Bitcoin. I think shitcoin is a little different of a crowd, like kind of alternative and yeah, like fuck the system. And I just had a blast, like hearing a lot of other speakers talk for 2 days, and then went straight into Bitcoin. So when I say like we haven't had a break, like I haven't had a break. Just conference after conference after.
I actually don't know how you do it.
Adderall.
Do you take it?
Oh yeah. Prescribed, but I take it.
Prescribed.
I just know. It kind of bothers my mental state though, because I know you're about like natural stuff. Adderall does kind of fuck with me.
But also I feel like
My
it would maybe
personality.
make me less anxiety.
I think it increases it, because it makes your heart rate rise. So you're like more like on edge about everything.
I know, but I feel like you're also more on point.
We'll try it. Oh, I get
I
my
haven't
shit
taken
done.
Adderall in so long, and I need it. I mean, if you don't know, I'm ADHD as fuck, obviously.
Chloe's gonna put that in quotes. I went to an event today. I was invited by Ledger.
Oh yeah,
And-
tell me about it.
Yeah, this was fascinating. So, someone who has traded.
I've seen their ads actually,
They actually.
and they did a collaboration, I think, with Fendi.
I don't know that.
Yeah, and they made like a little tiny ledger, like keychain thing.
Ooh. I'll
Yeah.
have to look that up. Fascinating company. They're based out of Paris,
Paris?
France. Yes.
Oh,
and I got invited to go to a Ledger event, and a lot of them were actually from like Paris and Oregon. Customer service. Paris,
Oregon.
Portland.
Just Europe.
You know,
Bougie
places. Portland.
Yeah, and totally, yeah.
So we go in. It's this beautiful house on the water, and mansion, and they had really good buffet food and drinks, and then they also had these little gift bags. And in the gift bag was our own personal ledger that we got to take home. And holy shit! Wait, look over. That's a mayfly.
What's a mayfly?
They eat mosquitoes.
Honestly, I'm down because I hate mosquitoes. Yesterday in my bathroom, it was literally like a fight, me versus mosquitoes. And I was throwing the toilet paper roll like around the bathroom so that I could hit the mosquito and kill
Something's
it.
wrong with him,
I know.
though. He's got a broken leg.
Also, wait, I was thinking about this today, and I want to know your opinion on it.
On bugs?
No,
Okay.
just ADD. Just ADD as fuck. Just thinking of other stuff.
Squirrel.
Classic.
Squirrel.
Yeah, literally.
Probably little
Shout out GOPUFF.
GOPUFF.
Do you still have drink in your drink?
Yeah, I do.
Oh wait, hold on, let me open it. Guys, for those of you who aren't watching, I'm unrolling a fruit roll up right now. And for those of you who are watching, while I unroll this fruit roll up, would you please do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube? Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. We love you.
I really
And also
appreciate
like
it.
all of our videos. It takes like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and just follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
And Snapchat, Instagram, Etsy, LinkedIn, whatever.
Interesting, whatever.
She's a what? I just want tiny. I would like a ration of your food, please, ma'am.
Also, the fact that I paid 80 cents for this, I know it doesn't sound a lot, but if you multiply that by how many fruit roll-ups are in a box versus like how much a box should cost. So there's probably 8 fruit roll-ups or 12. I don't know. In a box.
That's a steal.
Uh-huh.
I haven't had one of those in at least 5 to 10 years. Like, long time.
Did you ever wrap them around like your fingers?
No, it's weird. No. I did, fuck, what are they called? Gummy burst. Starburst. No. Gushers. Fuck with gushers. That looks cute.
I'm so happy right now.
You should leave it on like all night so your finger turns green.
Wait, make a face at the camera for the thumbnail.
Colby always gets my ugly shots. I'm just kidding.
Colby.
Colby. We love you, Colby.
Also, if any of you guys are in Miami this week, we'll be here all week. She'll be here all month.
I have nothing better to do.
Yeah. But hit us up for sure. And if you don't already follow us, please do. My Twitter and Instagram and TikTok is all here. It is the trading chick. I'm the same on everything. Don't fall for scams. Elon, fix that for me, please. And then
I can be found at The Blonde Broker on Twitter and at theblondebroker.eth on Instagram, and then I'm also on TikTok as well. And then follow us on 2 Girls 1 Trade. We're going to be hitting it hard on TikTok. We'd love that support on that platform. And then make sure when you're watching our YouTube videos to click that like button and subscribe if you haven't already.
And follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
And follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
And Twitter. Do you know what the song that is?
Which one?
Never mind. Instagram and Twitter. But yeah, thank you for joining us today. We love you.
And an ending. I am healthy.
I am wealthy.
I am rich.
I am that bitch. Period. Blonde Broker and Trading Chick, signing off.
Sayonara.
Peace out, bitches. Love you.
Hi everyone, we have a very exciting announcement for you today.
If we hit 100,000 subscribers by August 26th, one lucky fan will have a chance to hang with us in New York City.
It gets better. You won't be coming alone, you'll get to bring a friend.
We'll fly you both first class, stay in a dope hotel, and go on a double date.
With us at one of New York City's most exclusive restaurants. We will sugar mommy the whole thing.
We have fun activities planned for the entire weekend, including $5,000 to each of you in any currency you choose.
So hit the subscribe button and we can't wait to see you in New York.